Hello, hello, hello. This is Tom from Tom and Ruth Philippine Adventures. Today we're going to talk about the new law that came in effect for the Bureau of Immigration. And this new law states that now they're going to change the visa format. Now I went through this. I did not go through it in depth. Did I read all 77 pages? I read a lot of the pages. I didn't go in depth with it. There is statements in there. I'm not really sure how they're going to do the bleak buy-on stamp. And I'm not really sure how they're going to do a couple things. It's a 59-day visa. You can get a 3-month visa, but it's no longer than 3 months. It depends on entry. It depends what's going on. It depends if you're just a tourist, you're coming vacation, or you're coming to stay, you're coming to live. You still have the certain requirements of actually having a round-trip ticket when you arrive here in the Philippines. From what I understand, that did not change, according to the website, Bureau of Immigration website. So, if you're coming in here, they want to know that you're going back out. If you're coming to stay to get married, they still want to know you're coming back out. And so, the reason for that is because they just want to see people coming and coming back out. So I got the pages marked here that's important, that really matter to what we have to say, because it's really in depth. It's 77 pages. The senator put this in I'm trying to think, a few weeks ago. And so we're going to go in depth here and look at this. Now basically this form, if you were to look at this form, hold on, let me pull it up here. There it is. 19th Congress of the Republic of the Philippines. It's just basically telling what's going on here. Now I'm going to scroll down to page 29, and because a lot of it is, it's just the same stuff. It's talking about entries and blacklist and deportation, and a lot. I did find out some things. It did state in there that if you had to be deported, that you will be deported within 3 months of arriving. So people that are coming here that have 3 months, you'll have to that are coming here and are deported. Now here, they're actually talking about the visas here. The categories of the non-immigrant and type of visas issued here to foreign nationals is the temporary visas, which is A visa. Visitors coming to the Philippines for a temporary period or reasons of business, leisure, and or health. It's going to be a business A1 visa, which is a temporary visa for people coming in professional nature, as you can see that. Then you go into the A2 temporary visas who stay in the Philippines for holiday, sightseeing, recreation, and then A3 is for the visitors coming in for medical treatment. Now, some countries like India, even though India has great hospitalization, there are people that come in here for operations on certain things, connecting flight, things like that. They have a B visa here. I think it's called A visa, B visa there. Then you go into C visa, which is the crew of vessels that people travel here on cruise ships. D visa is a 20 investors from citizens that want to trade a treaty with the Philippines, including the family members. And then it goes down and talks about these other ones, heads of state, members of families, and things like that. Then we go into the E2 visa. E2 visa shall be issued to foreign government recognized, and that's for technical members, staff, things like that. And you go on into, let me see, 42, page 42. Let me get down to page 42. All this stuff, you guys can read this. It goes in and talks about student visas too. E1, E2 visas, E4 visas, private employees, or persons who are granted for their dependents, diplomatic. And then the student F visa, and they want to make sure that you have sufficient support, that you take care of yourself while you're here in the Philippines, while you're going to school. And as you know, a lot of countries come here for the nursing. India is probably one of the highest suppliers of people coming here, between them and China and Korea, for going to school to be a nurse. I've never seen so many people in my life going to school in Davao for the nursing school there. Prearranged employment, you got G visas here, Let me get on down to what I was talking about here. Um, then they talk about workers, media workers, and things like that. So we'll get down to 40. You guys can gladly scroll this as you want at your convenience. So here we're going to go into page 42. Here, let's see. Here we go. Visa issuance. Nature of the visa include nothing shall automatically entitle a foreign national whom a visa or other documents have been issued and upon arrival and the port of entry. So the policy govern issuance. So once you arrive, you'll get a visa for that period of time. Now, if you have to leave during that time, you still are going to have to get what they call exit clearance, and it may require you to get exit clearance. Initially, they changed it, but I don't see where they've changed. Initially, you're going to have to leave the Philippines within a certain period of time and come back. But as it states here, this visa is renewable visa. You can actually renew this visa. And so they talk in depth about that requirements. If they feel like that you are not physically and mental available, they may ask you to take a physical, and they may do that. That's added in here. And then a single entry non-immigrant or immigrant issued shall be not exceeded no more than 3 months. So first it said 59 days, now it's 3 months. So that you'll have 3 months, single entry, non-immigrant visa. May give you longer as according for national. I'm not sure bleak buy-in. I'm really not sure about that. It did not mention anything about bleak buy-in. I have a good friend of mine. He is an attorney. He can. I should have had him look at all this, give me over the high points, and then do it because they love to read. He lives here in the Philippines. So my buddy George, he could look at this and tell me. So re-entry and immigration clearance. If you want a re-entry, now this is very important here. This is probably the most important thing. You guys won't believe this. When a registered national accepts a temporary visa, departs, okay, is about to depart temporary from the Philippines, and returning 1 year from the departure, the foreign national must secure a re-entry permit. So if you're not, now this excludes temporary visas. So you must figure out a way to get that, or you must have a special return certificate and pay the fees. Okay. A registered foreign national who departs permanently from the Philippines has to surrender all immigration documents and things like that. Well, that's understandable. There's no shall after expiration authorized stay for apply for immigration clearance. So you will have to go get a clearance if you plan on leaving. All right, so and it looks like you may have to do that after the 59 days. So you will have to go back to BI, give them information. You will have to give them your ticket number, the plane ticket, and all the 9 yards, and then pay probably about $10, $10 to $15. There's no fees or anything is on here. It doesn't say how much the fees are and where they're going to be, and I think it's I think that's going to be subject. I'm not sure what that will be. Used to it was $1 a day, so I just figured $1 a day. Let's see here, and I'm going to go to page 59. 59. So you guys can see this. Sorry about this. I think there's a way I can just type the number and it goes to page 59. That's all right. You guys rather look at me do this anyway, right? All right. Page 59. I think it's maybe 58. Okay. Yeah, it's the cost of deportation. This is where I wanted to show where people, if they're going to be deported, they will be deported within 3 months out of the country. Expenses, things like that. They're just talking mainly for cruise ships and things like that, and the captains of these ships. So here's the document. I think that you guys will get a lot of information on this. There are still a lot of things that I'm big about, honestly, that they did not mention in here. And the thing that I wanted to talk about was How much is the X clearance going to be? How much is the 59 day clearance going to be? Some of the guys that are doing videos on this, maybe they know more than I do. But so just have to plan for it. I know that for me, I'm sure it's like it was before, $1 a day. Just figure $1 a day. Then you may have to secure a ACR card. It did not mention anything about ACR that I could see. So if there's an ACR card involved in it, you may have to do that. But I want to do this video quick and let you guys see what's going on. So the new law is passed, and for the new guys coming in the Philippines. So just kind of be prepared. It'll be easier. It's basically the same thing. You're just getting 60 days. Instead of going back to 29, you're getting 60 days. Or 3 months. And then you'll have to go back and renew it and renew it and renew it. Up to, I think it said up to 3 years. Up to 3 years. But I'm not sure the fees. I'm sure the fees, just guessing off the top of my head. I don't know. You guys can quote me on this. I guarantee they're probably going to go up. Because I know for me, when I was doing mine, every time I walked in the door, it seemed to be different prices. One time I'd go in, it would be $1 a day. Next time I go in, it'd be $2 a day or $3 a day. It just never was the same. I said, can you tell me exactly how it's going? Why is it when I left the country, I come back and it's all different prices than it was when I was here, 30 days ago. I was just gone for 2 weeks. So, and now it's all different prices. Still $1 a day, but why do I have to pay another $50? Well, that's for your ACR card. I still understand that. But why am I paying 8,000 peso for this? Huh? What do you mean 8,000? Well, that's what the bill is, 8,000. So, well, we may have made a mistake. So they go redo it again and give me another receipt. Yeah, they made a mistake. I don't know how they make mistakes like that. Makes you wonder. God bless everybody. I want to thank everybody for always watching my videos. So hopefully you guys like this one. I'll see you guys next time on Tom and Ruth.